Okay guys, today we're going to talk about this telescopic rod by Huerco called the VR series. So the VR series comes in 3 models, 6 feet, 7 feet and 8 feet. Okay, so currently we have stock up, we have a last few stock ups on the VR model. So if you like to take a look, you can just head down to shop. I'm just trying to put the rod back into the telescopic mode so you can actually see how it works. Okay, so when you buy the rod, it looks like this. Okay, there's a bag that comes with it, and there's also this cap on the head for it. So this is the 6 feet model. So the 6 feet model is very good for like pond, or even like if you go on a boat. Sometimes you need to play sabigi to catch some big fish, or even like normal fishing. Just chuck it in your luggage and that's it. The good thing about the VR series is, unlike many telescopic rods that are very soft and whippy, the Huerco VR telescopic rod is more on the stiffer side, more on the fast action side, okay, which you rarely find in the market. So this is the 6 feet. The casting is around 15 grams plus minus. Okay, let me check out the ratings for it. Okay, so 6 feet close-up length is 44 cm, is 16 pound, cast up to 15 grams. But if you're just doing like some flip and whips, they write hang down is 45 grams. Okay, so it's a 66% carbon content, 34 glass content. Okay, so in telescopic rods, right, is normally there will be glass content. The reason is because telescopic rods, the glass content make it harder to break, means there's more tolerance level. Okay, but a good level of carbon content will bring back the sensitivity as well as giving it more power. Okay, so how you do it is basically a telescopic rod, you extend it. Okay, then there will be this one dangling guide here that depends on which model. Okay, that you got to push it down. Then you can start aligning the guides. Okay, so this is the VR 6 feet. Okay, so why am I saying that it's not like your whippy? Because from my impression, a telescopic rod is normally like a bit whippy and like I don't know. This is the good ones, like I've seen the Shimano ones, or they are normally not on a fast action side. They're normally on a very tip whippy side. So you see this one has this is 6 feet, but you see the backbone, it doesn't really bend much. Okay, so you see on top, even on the top, right, it's still quite stiff. Only on the tip then you get a bit of flex. Okay, so this I mean, for a telescopic rod, this feels a bit more powerful, feels a bit more acceptable, you know. I don't know how you put it, but there's some telescopic rods that's very whippy and there's no sensitivity, and it's very hard to use, you know, in my opinion. I don't really like them, but this is a bit different. This is a bit higher carbon content. You can feel the bites and everything. Okay, and it's like having a strong backbone. Okay, and the Huerco Pro staff has actually tried it in Malaysia. They caught GTs. They went to the GT pond. They caught the GTs. They landed the catfish, the red tail catfish, all these things on the 7 and 8 feet. Okay, so these rods are proven to be able to handle a bit more power compared to the other telescopic rods. Okay, so this is the hardest part. Okay, so this is the 6 feet model, and we have the 7 feet model. The only model that we didn't bring in is the 8 feet, but if you want, you can still order them. So if you look at it, the 7 feet is still stiff on the backbone and even the mid section, but you will have a bit of bend all the way from the top. Okay, which is very nice. Okay, I think from the action and the bend that I'm showing you guys will realize that it's very, very different from many of the rods, telescopic rods in the market. Okay, most of the telescopic rods doesn't have such nice bends, you know, they are more like whippy and they are more like bending on the mid part. Okay, so the VR series for Huerco is a bit special. Okay, so if you like to get it, and the good thing is it's very affordable and it's less than $200. If you want to put this in your car or in your luggage and not let your wife know that you go fishing, I think if you just go for a normal pond fishing, the 6 feet is good. If you are going to Pasir Ris or maybe Auto, you need to cast further, then maybe you want the 7 feet. But a small pro pond or pickup bass fishing, maybe the 6 feet is good enough. Whether this is able to land toman, definitely if there's not much weeds, there's no problem. You know, the problem is with the weeds and the heavy cover, which cause the fishing to be a bit more hard. You know, when you want to turn the head of the fish, that's very tough because the tomans are really strong when they dive into the weeds. Okay, so maybe the 8 feet one will be a better choice for toman. 7 feet one I think still acceptable, depends on really the terrain and how big it is. Okay, so if you want to check out the rods are at Red Tackle, and we have a last few pieces of them. Okay, some of you have just pre-ordered, you can kind of collect it, and that's it for today. I see you in the shop. Basically we open by appointment, so just drop us a WhatsApp and let us know when you're coming. Okay, and I see you again. Thank you.